Wendy.
Okay. Thank you so much, Wendy, to come in Silent Home for pickleball. So this is the pickleball court. The pickleball court. It's like a tennis court, but this one is so small than tennis court. In tennis court, there is a 4 of them.
Okay.
So the rules of pickleball court. All this white line you are seeing, it's where the court is finished. It's like a tennis. This game, you can play by doubles. So if you're playing doubles, one stay here, another stay there. But it's okay if you're here to hit it someone here, because like your opponent can have a weak point. So you can hit it like this, and then she goes there to cover it. You can play this game by singles. Singles, you cover 4 areas. So something you have to know, when you're playing, you don't have to touch to land inside this area. This area, they call it non-niveau zone or kitchen. The only time you will touch inside here with your leg is the time your opponent hit the ball and the ball bouncing. If it's bouncing, you have to go inside and then you hit it the way you want. That's the only way. Even though you are going to smash the ball like this, you can't smash the ball like this and you go like this. What you have to do to touch it is to hit the ball, but you hit the mantle and then you just go like this, but after the ball has gone. So that's rule number 1. So about the service, when you're serving, the first service starts by your right, and you have to serve in a diagonal there on that court. If the ball you are serving touch inside the line here, it is still in the court. It's still right. If you serve out here, right there, it's a miss. You are missing your point. So the other difference with the tennis, when you serve the ball and it touches the net, but it's still going there, it is still a point. You don't reserve. And when you are serving, it's a must. You don't have to serve inside here. You have to serve outside of the red non-volley zone. The other rules of bouncing, because you can hit the ball when it's bounced or when it's up. But the other things, like when you are, for the first serve, you have to serve when you are outside of the court. Here, not here. Not here. You have always to be here. And when you are serving, for the first serve, you are serving, your opponent has to let the ball bounce. It's a must. And when it bounces, you have to hit it back. When he hit or she hit it back, me too, I have to let it bounce. After that, I have to attack. We can play whether it bounce or not it bounce. I think like you really understand that. So the other things you will learn by playing it. So let's go to the poet. The poet, if I serve and you lose the ball, maybe you hit it outside or you serve me back and you hit it outside, that is my poet. Pa, you brought it back outside, that is point number 1. So to call the point, you start calling point like 0-0. Because like you say your point before you serve or before you play, you who serving, you have to announce your point. The point, you start with your point and the opponent point. 0-0. If you're playing as a 2, as a double, you add another number. You say 0-0-1. This 1, it means that you are the first server. 0-0-1. So in case I hit and I lose this ball, maybe I hit it outside, my opponent is going to take second serve, because every team for double, they have the chance of 2 serves. The first serve is 0-0-1. I missed the ball. My serve, he has to take another serve, and then he says again 0-0-2. After he loses the serve, maybe if I hit it and I lose this point, we are not going to count a point. Them, they are going to take service. Everyone who will hit the point is the one who have the service and the opponent lose, that's where you count a point.
Okay.
Do you have any question about this?
Yes.
Tell me.
When do you switch service? When you reach a certain number of points?
Yeah.
Or do you go 1, 2, 3, 4?
If I get it well, can you repeat again? When did you switch?
When do you switch service? When does the other side serve?
Okay, If you're two, let's say we are two. We are two here, two there.
Yeah. You
0,
serve?
0, 1, I hit.
Right.
And then I lose the point. Let's say I hit it outside.
Okay.
I'm losing the point.
So your friend will.
So my friend
Yeah.
is going to take a second serve.
Okay.
That's why he will say 0, 0, 2.
Okay.
Maybe he hit. When he lose the point, our opponent are going to take the serve.
They
They
take
will
the
say
service.
the same thing. They will say, okay, I'm going to serve. Remember, the first service is done by right. She will say again, 0, 0, 1. He hit. When he hit, maybe we lose the point. They have 1 point. That's why they will say 1, 0, 1, because he still have. Maybe he win another point. He will say 2 because it's their point, 0, 1 because he still is the first serve.
Okay.
If he missed the service, the second serve he will say 2 because it's their point, 0 it's our point, and 2.
Okay.
So that's what I think. Another thing.
And that's
you can
when it
know.
switches.
So
When you lose a point, then you lose the service.
yeah, you lose the service.
Okay.
Yes.
And then service switches all the way around the court.
That's what she said.
1, 2, and then 1, 2.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So now you can come and we hit a little bit as a warm up, and then we keep going.